Hello everyone, P141 here. This is going to be just a quick impromptu video about an issue I had and how I resolved it. So on the bench here we have the guts of the master window switch from my 2004 Dodge Ram 1500 SLT. Now being an SLT, it of course has power windows, power locks, all that good stuff. Now the issue I was having is that all the power windows would work from the master switch. They worked just fine, no problems at all. But none of them would work from their own individual switches. The locks would all work from the individual switches, but none of the power windows would. Basically, it acted like the window lockout switch, which prevents your passengers from being able to operate the windows, was turned on all the time. So it is a part, so it's a little hard to see, but here's the bezel. So you see it fits just like that. So you have your 4 window switches, your lock switch, and then this is your window lockout switch. Now, I got this apart and I pretty quickly found the problem. And we'll put you in macro so you can see this. Okay, so we're zoomed in here. Now this is the window lockout switch. It's a latching switch, so you push it down and the contacts are open. Push it again and it pops back up. Now the contacts are closed. This is the position in which the windows will be able to be operated from their own independent switches. Now if you look right here, we got one really questionable solder joint here, and we've got one that is obviously just completely broken all the way around. Now these go straight to the window lockout switch. So basically what's happening is with these broken with this broken solder joint and this questionable solder joint, basically it's as if the contacts are constantly open on the switch, which would be the same as the lockout being turned on all the time. So that is what's preventing the window switches on the other doors from being able to operate their windows properly. So what we're going to do now is we'll just simply reflow the solder on those joints and it should be all good to go. I was going to demonstrate the issue, but it seems after I took it all apart and moved it around a bit, those contacts, that weak solder joint is making enough contact so that it's working again properly. So unfortunately I can't demonstrate the fault to you, but that is definitely what was causing it. Now I'm sure some people are going to ask how to get the switch apart. I'm not going to tell you how to get it off of the bezel because that's pretty obvious. It's just a couple screws, but here's the cover. It goes on there like that, and there's just a bunch of little clips. You pop those clips open and it'll come right out. You do of course have to remove the button covers from the top. These aren't anything special. Basically just get a screwdriver under them, carefully pry them, and they will pop right off. Then you can pry up on all those little tabs to get the case unlatched and get it open. So yeah, hopefully this will help someone out there if you have a Dodge Ram 1500 that will not operate the windows from their own independent switches properly.